Hello everyone, welcome to helpmate.com. So this time we will talk about some example of empirical probability. So please look at this example. So this table represents the people's responses about global warming survey basically, and then 123 people responded, it is a severe problem. So 115 people responded, the moderate problem, and 82 people responded, not a problem. So total 320 people attended the survey basically. Okay, so based on this, let's find out these two questions. Probability, people's response, severe problem, B, severe or moderate problem basically. Okay, so we know all this number. So severe means, so 123 people responded, so you click there, then over 320. Or you can just click that, 123 over 320. That's totally fine basically. Okay, now the severe or the moderate problem, then these two cases basically. So you open the equal sign first, so open the parentheses, and 123 plus 115 and divide by 320. You can do that, or you can just click, open the parentheses, and 123 plus 115 plus the parentheses and divide by 320. So you can do this way as well. Okay. Then what about you actually survey people and they get this survey data here? So as you see, this data, it is not organized in the order. So now we have maybe several different ways to organize it. First of all, we may make in order and then count it, or we may use pivot feature on Excel, then just ask Excel to create table for us. So this time we will ask Excel to create the table for us basically. Okay. So now, if you click the insert part here, then you will see pivot table option here. So that's what we're using. Okay, so please follow me. So I will move really slowly basically. Okay, so first of all, you highlight all the responses. Okay, and then now you click. First of all, you can do recommended pivot table. Then usually it gives you the right table here. So you can just choose it. But this time we actually want to use pivot table feature and then construct from the blank page anyway. So pivot table. Okay. And now we want to see our data on each. So now you see it kind of highlight our data here, right? And then we are on existing worksheet. And then I may just put our data around this page here. So click here. Then okay, now it will show that this is pivot table range, and then it asks you this kind of option. So what do? You click response and put and the row here, and then also put response to the value here. Okay, now you see that. So count of response. So moderate 22 people, not a problem 20 people, and severe problem 27 people like that. So total 69 people responded this survey basically. Okay. And now if you want to just find out different feature basically. So let's say this is maybe, so this case we only counting it because they are all like nominal level data. So we basically this table count how many people responded moderate and not a problem and the severe problem. Okay, so based on this, let's solve this problem one more time. So I'm going to copy that and moving here. Okay. Now, so severe problem. Now we know that this many people responded it. So okay, equal to, now 27. Then now you see it's a little bit looks a little bit different here. So before, when I click that, it only showed the number, but this time it shows that some kind of software commander here, right? But don't worry about it. And then just make it over and total number, enter. I mean, the reason it shows this kind of commander because it is kind of algorithm of the pivot table. That's the reason. So if you don't wanna see that, then you can just make an equal sign and just find out. Okay, now I know the 27 people respond to severe problem. So type is 27 over and then 69 as total, and you will get the same answer. Okay, now severe or moderate problem. And now it shows that the moderate or severe. So I'm gonna do equal sign, open the parentheses, and moderate plus severe, close that, and divide by total number. Okay, you can do this way, then you will get it. So don't worry about this kind of a weird shape. And then now just equal to, open the parentheses, and 22 plus 27, close the parentheses, and divide by 69, and you will get the same answer. Okay, so that's one of the example of using pivot table to construct one of the empirical probability example. So I'm gonna just continue with the, different video. So shows that like how to find out dice and the frequency table as well. Okay. So thanks for joining this time. I hope this video helped you how to construct the table using pivot feature using Excel. Then I will see you again with a different video. All right. Thank you. Bye.